Does the timing in which we ingest caffeine play an important role in whether or not it works for us or against us?
The dose and the timing makes the poison. Caffeine has a half-life and it's metabolized. The half-life is somewhere between 5 to 6 hours. And the quarter life, therefore, is somewhere between 10 to 12 hours. It's variable. Different people have different durations of its action, but for the average adult, 5 to 6 hours. So let's say that, I've been awake for 12 hours now, and it's, 8 p.m. and I'm feeling a bit tired, but I want to push through and I want to keep working for another couple of hours. So I have a cup of coffee. All of a sudden, I was feeling tired, but I don't feel like I've been awake for 12 hours anymore. Then, after a few hours, and the caffeine is starting to come out of my system, not only am I hit with the same levels of adenosine that I had before I'd had the cup of coffee several hours ago, it's that plus all of the adenosine that's been building up during the time that the caffeine has been in my system.
So sort of an avalanche of...
It is a tsunami wave,
well,
yeah. And that's a caffeine crash.
Given somebody who typically gets into bed around 10:30 and falls asleep around 11:30,
yeah.
When would you recommend they halt caffeine intake? And these are not strict prescriptives, but I think people do benefit from having some fairly clear guidelines of what might work for them. Would you say cut off caffeine by what time of the day?
I would usually say take your typical bedtime and count back 10 hours or 8 hours of time. That's the time when you should really stop using caffeine is the suggestion. And the reason is because for those people who even just keep drinking up until, into the evening, you're right that they can fall asleep fine. Maybe they stay asleep, but the depth of their deep sleep is not as deep anymore. And so there are two consequences. The first is that for me, and it can be up to by 30%. And for me to drop your deep sleep by 30%, I'd have to age you by between 10 to 12 years. Or you can just do it every night to yourself with a couple of espressos.